Have you ever wondered if deep within you lies hidden gold, a treasure shaped by your own psyche and waiting to be discovered? Imagine unlocking a process that transforms shadow into light, trauma into wisdom, and chaos into clarity. In this video, we explore the hidden gold within you. Jung's Inner Alchemy Explained, a journey into the psychological alchemy that Carl Jung believed could lead to wholeness and true self-realization. Modern alchemy conjures images of medieval laboratories and lofty quests for the philosopher's stone, but Jung saw alchemy as a powerful metaphor for inner transformation. He discovered that ancient alchemists were not just chasing material gold. They were mapping the human psyche, encoding secrets of psychological rebirth in their symbols and rituals. In this exploration, we'll uncover what Jung meant by inner gold, the core of our authentic self, revealed through integrating shadow and awakening creativity. We'll decode key alchemical symbols like nigredo, albedo, rubedo, and show how they reflect your inner journey through darkness, purification, and illumination. We'll examine practical rituals and psychological techniques inspired by Jung to help you consciously transmute your inner lead into living gold. Whether you're facing inner darkness, feeling stuck in old patterns, or yearning for deeper creative expression, Jung's alchemical path offers a powerful guide out of fragmentation and into meaning. Curious? We begin with the ancient roots of alchemy and why Jung believed its symbols echo the structure of the psyche itself. Let's go. Most of us know alchemy as a quest for turning metals into gold, but Jung uncovered something far deeper, a universal process mirroring the transformation of the human soul. He saw that alchemists' operations, nigredo, albedo, citronitas, rubedo, aren't just chemical steps, but stages of psychological growth. Let's explore what each phase signifies and how it resonates with our inner journey. 1. Nigredo, the blackening, confronting the shadow. Every alchemical journey begins in darkness. The crucible turns black. Jung likened this to the shadow phase, where we're forced to face hidden aspects of ourselves, unwanted impulses, repressed trauma, inner voids. It often arrives as crisis, existential breakdown, dissatisfaction, or burnout. In psychological terms, this is the moment when our illusions about ourselves shatter and we glimpse the raw material for transformation. Jung emphasized, only by acknowledging the darkness can we begin to find our light. 2. Albedo, the whitening, purification, and integration. As the alchemical substance whitens, purification begins. Psychologically, this corresponds to cleansing, bringing conscious awareness to shadow contents, breathing life into repressed thoughts and feelings, and integrating them into our waking identity. Practices like active imagination, journaling, dream analysis, or talking therapy help us shed illusions and become more whole. In this stage, the ego learns humility and compassion toward its fragmented self. 3. Citronitas, the yellowing, awakening to deeper wisdom. A less often acknowledged stage, citronitas brings dawn, clarity, wisdom. When insight dawns, values shift, purpose emerges. It's the moment when you start to sense the hidden gold, the emerging true self. Jung described this phase as a turning point. The subject is no longer the same, but not yet fully transformed. It's the soul's gaining of new color, golden light filtered through integration and insight. 4. Rubedo, the reddening, union with the self. The final stage of alchemy, rubedo, symbolizes illumination, self-unity, rebirth, the merging of opposites within the psyche. In Jungian psychology, this is the encounter with the self, the center of the unconscious and conscious, embodying wholeness. The tension between ego and shadow dissolves. Creativity pulses with authenticity. Your inner and outer worlds align. This isn't a static plateau, but a dynamic integration, like living gold, resilient, expressive, alive. Through this cyclical process, Jung believed the hidden gold within each of us can be revealed, not as a shiny idol, but as a living, energetic core that transforms everyday chaos into creative resonance. Now that we've mapped alchemy's inner journey, let's explore practical rituals and psychological practices that guide you through each phase, turning theory into lived transformation. Nigredo, confronting shadow, rituals. Shadow journaling. At night, write down 5 traits or memories you avoid. Ask, what do they show about my fears or wounds? Reread and reflect without judgment, just witness. Active imagination. In meditation, invite a symbol of darkness, a figure, color, place. Dialogue with it. Ask its purpose, fears, desires. Let unconscious speak. Creative alchemy. Express shadow under permission. Sketch chaotic imagery. Write a raw poem. Dance fiercely. Release without seeking beauty. Just witness intensity. Albedo, purification and integration, practices. Mirror affirmation. Look in your eyes and say, I love all parts of me, even those I hide. Repeat until you feel softening. Dream reflection. Keep a dream notebook. After sleep, write images, then ask, which part of me speaks through this symbol? Inner dialogue. Write a letter from your shadow self. Respond from ego's voice with empathy and clarity. Let conversation bring insight. Citronitas, dawn of wisdom, practices. Value mapping. Draw concentric circles. Center my true self/gold. Middle values, outer habits. Identify one habit misaligned with your gold. What can shift? Creative offering. Choose one form, song, poem, drawing, expressing newfound insight. Share it privately or in a supportive circle. Nature ritual. At sunrise, walk outside with journaling. Observe dawn's color, temperature. Write, this moment I am becoming, and note your emerging clarity. Rubido, wholeness and integration, rituals. Self-manifestation ritual. Light a candle at dusk. Hold a symbolic object, crystal, ring. Speak your integrated self-statement. I walk as my wholeness and let light reflect from it. Embodied art ceremony. Create a mandala or collage that mirrors your inner integration, using color, texture, found materials, placing it somewhere visible as a daily reminder. Community sharing. Invite one trusted listener. Share your journey from darkness to dawn. Accept the reflection they see, witnessing your rebirth. As you weave these rituals into your life, you begin to live alchemy, not just practice it. Each stage unfolds organically. Shadow becomes insight. Insight becomes wisdom. Wisdom blossoms into authentic being, a living, breathing golden self. Next, let's explore real-life stories of inner alchemy. How people have transmuted pain into purpose, chaos into creation, and discovered their own inner gold. From crisis to creativity, the artist's journey. Meet Elena, a painter who faced deep grief after losing a loved one. In her darkest days, her Nigredo, she couldn't hold a brush. Then one evening, she began to sketch broken shapes from memory. Sparks of expression emerged. Through albedo, she softened her pain with gentle watercolors and detail. Citronitas arrived when she painted a phoenix amid flames, the turning point. Now, in her rubido, her exhibitions invite others into renewal. She lives her goal daily by offering creative sanctuary to those grieving. Therapist turning trauma into healing. Then there's Marcus, a psychotherapist who realized his empathetic burnout rooted in his childhood wounds. He entered his Nigredo during a breakdown, questioning his purpose. Through journaling and shadow dialogue, he accessed albedo, owning his wounded places. In Citronitas, he created a trauma-informed practice where clients co-create healing rituals. His rubido now blends personal care with professional expertise, transforming his journey into empowering guidance for others. Spiritual seeker and soul retreats. Then Aisha, a spiritual teacher, found inner gold through ritual and pilgrimages. Her Nigredo began amid spiritual disillusionment. Rituals felt hollow. She turned inward, recovering authenticity through isolation and reflection, albedo. Her citronitas emerged during a sunrise retreat in a desert canyon. She emerged feeling restored and resonant. Now, in Rabido, she leads integrative soul retreats that guide seekers through their own alchemical journeys. From diverse paths, the pattern is clear. Each seeker embraced darkness, purified inner fractures, discovered wisdom, and now lives in integrative presence. Their gold isn't a product, it's a way of being. Now that you've seen how inner alchemy unfolds and witnessed its power in real lives, let's talk about how to weave Rabido into your everyday, transforming moments of routine and challenge into living gold. 1. Daily intentional remembrance. Begin each morning by lighting a candle or holding a small keepsake, a stone, crystal, or meaningful object. As you breathe in, remember your journey from shadow to illumination. Whisper, I am whole. I am gold. These tiny rituals anchor your Rabido into daily presence and keep your integrated self in focus. 2. Creative micro-practices. You don't need a canvas or a stage, just 5 to 10 minutes a day to spark your creativity. Doodle the sunrise in a notebook. Use color scribbles to map an emotion. Record a voice memo remembering a moment of inner insight. These micro-practices keep your connection to your creative gold alive and prevent stagnation. 3. Check-ins and boundary setting. Rabido isn't passive, it's self-aware. Schedule weekly check-ins. How am I feeling? Am I operating from wholeness or slipping into old patterns? Reinforce boundaries. Rest when needed. Refuse energy drains. Say no to things that don't resonate with your integrated path. Self-care is not selfish. It's sacred preservation of your golden self. 4. Sharing light with others. Part of living Rabido is giving. Share your inner gold through small gestures. A handwritten note of gratitude. Reading a poem to a friend. Inviting someone into a creative circle. These acts of presence ripple outward, inviting others to see the beauty of authentic living. 5. Navigating uncertainty with courage. Life will inevitably challenge your Rabido identity. Unexpected loss, failure, or inner doubt may arise. When that happens, return to shadow and allow emotion without resistance. Practice integration. Journal, meditate, or reach out for support. Expand your story. Remind yourself that transformation isn't linear. It spirals deeper each turn. Use your candle ritual to reignite inner alignment. This is what makes your gold resilient. Not perfection, but presence in persistence. A new way to see yourself. Let's recap the stages. Nigredo confrontation and raw transformation. Albedo purification, integration, self-compassion. Citronitas clarity, vision, purpose awakening. Rabido wholeness, everyday embodiment, creative presence. This inner gold isn't a myth. It's your essential self in process, waiting to be uncovered through intention, ritual, self-reflection, and creativity. Now it's your turn. What alchemical stage are you standing in today? Which ritual will you integrate into your routine? How will you bring your gold into the world this week? Share your intentions and reflections in the comments. Your truth could be the spark someone else needs. Thank you for journeying into inner alchemy with me. If this video touched you, subscribe and join this growing community of seekers, creators, and conscious souls. Keep mining your inner gold, and may your life continue to shine with authenticity and purpose. Until next time, may your heart guide your path, your creativity light your way, and your inner gold illuminate your world.